with like locations and shit.
Oh my god, Zach. You're gonna go crazy with this bard thing, aren't you?
No, I don't. That was the very first time I ever played. They had a game already in progress. They handed me a character sheet, and I guess they were just fooling around. They said, "All right, you have the golden axe of the Lumberlord," and I had to work with that.
Okay.
That was like 8 years ago. I just remember being a half orc, like monster or hulking barbarian creature that got charmed and swung his axe at someone on the same team and killed him.
So, as we catch up with you, Kathia, you're going to be traveling south into Farkarth Hold. Nice, good amount of forest around you. Not too thick, not too thin. Just a nice little thicket, if you will. Smells of woods, fresh fall. Hearing little woodland creatures skittering through the underbrush. Anything you want to do before you get to Falkreath?
Well, where in the general region? Probably northwest. I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're right about there.
All right, I'm gonna go. What time of day is it?
It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's still early morning.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the river line down kind of until it snakes around. My character is familiar with the area, so crossing about there that she's gonna take. So she's just gonna go ahead and continue down the river.
Down the river? That's a road.
Oh, that's a road? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The river's blue.
Ooh, alright. I'm sober, I swear. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue down the road a little.
Okay. So as you cut through this little bit of woods to get to the other road there, nothing really oddball catches your eye. As you crest into the clearing on the other side of this wood, you notice an Imperial walking up the road. And tell if you would describe yourself.
Well, currently I look quite old and frail and just hunched over my quarterstaff.
What are you wearing?
Just some robes. Not very, nothing flashy or anything. Just drab grayish brown robes.
Okay. As you're walking up from Falkreath, you notice this Bosmer coming out of the woods.
Ho there, young lad.
How fucking old are you?
My character quickly glances at him and kind of like stays quiet and slowly approaches.
What are you doing there, approaching so cautiously?
Deception check. I'm gonna say that my character thinks she's lost.
Okay. So you're gonna do Talif, give me a persuasion.
Oh.
He beats you out.
Oof.
Yeah, you
Bummer.
notice nothing really off about this. Just seems like a elderly person just talking.
Well, no, I was gonna try to deceive him, say that my character's lost.
Oh, yeah, okay. I misinterpreted. All right. Then Talif, give me a ooh. Give me a wisdom check.
Is it there? That's
As you start to try to explain to this Imperial that you are lost, he sees right through it.
I know you're not lost, laddie. I saw you approaching over the hill there. You knew this area, otherwise you wouldn't have come in from that direction.
Cassia, she gets a little nervous and kind of says, "Well, I guess I was just heading to Falkreath to goods."
Okay, I dropped my changed self, so now I'm my normal 5'8", 20 years old. It's okay, it's okay. We all have to be cautious on these roads.
Cassia steps, kind of puts her hand on her rapier, nervously.
No need for that. I have no intention of harming you. I mean, I could have done so while you were cresting that hill over there.
Cassie kind of looks at him, confused. I don't think so.
I use prestidigitation to make fireworks go off right above my hands as I snap my fingers.
Okay. So you see this gentleman just reach up, snap his fingers, just little like right above his hand.
Cassia rolls her eyes. You mages are all the same. All flash, no bite.
If I wanted to bite, I could. It's good. You can think as you will.
Cassia kind of shrugs. So what are you doing here, sir?
I'm just on the road looking for something to do.
Jerry, do you have like an ultimate goal for this?
No, I was just letting you guys go.
All right. Very well. All right, let's get creative here.
Would you like to join me in town here at the tavern? We could have an ale, maybe overhear some conversation.
Cassia now very, very like kind of what's the term?
Like paranoid?
Unnerved. Yeah, paranoid.
Unnerved?
Unnerved. That was the word I was looking for. She says, "Sure, but you can lead the way."
Okay. And I just turn and start walking into town.
Cassia draws one of her throwing knives and puts it kind of like under her wrist. Obviously unearthed by the whole situation.
Okay, are you trying to do this without him noticing? Or are you obviously
Sure.
pulling it from
Let's
the
sleight of
sheath?
hand this shit.
Alright. Talif, give me a perception. Would you stop with the double rolling?
It just does it automatically. Oh, I'm double clicking that.
Yeah, you only need to single click. So as you're pulling this the small throwing dagger out of its sheath, the sun glints off of it.
Aye, there's no need for that. If you feel it's necessary, you can hide that wherever. I don't care.
How tall?
And
do
I
you
continue
think?
walking.
6'8", right?
Me,
How tall is your character?
5'8".
5'8". Okay, so definitely taller than my character. My character kind of looks at you and says, "There's a reason for everything."
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Let's go have a drink.
Follows along, hesitantly, but follows along.
So
I pay for 2 of the house special ales.
Okay.
One for me, one for him. And yeah.
All right. We'll get there.
Obviously, as we get into town.
Yeah, when we get there.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way into Falkreath, you excuse me, notice that there's a few guards stationed around, full Falkreath guard regalia. Notice that Falkreath's not one of the bigger cities. It's fairly small. So there's only a few houses, and with the Jarl's Longhouse in center. Yeah, I'm pulling this all from memory. The tavern, excuse me, is right across the street from the I just went stupid. The Jarl's Longhouse. As you guys are walking up to that, you notice a Breton, an Argonian, and a Nord walking in right behind you. As you guys take your seat, get your drinks, they sit table right next to you. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh fuck, wrong thing.
That third one's me.
Oof, my bones.
Oof. That's funny. Shane? Zach?
I'm trying to remember how to do it.
It's perception in your skills list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
click
click
it.
on the word.
It'll be on your core page.
There we
There's
go.
one.
All you gotta do is click the word, Zach.
It's about right next to where charisma is on your sheet.
Am I blind?
Probably.
Yes.
It is really small type.
Game. Yeah. And it's hard to sometimes when you got a character like 5.
Okay, so I see perception.
There we go. Okay, so excuse me. Talskan and Seraph, you guys do not hear this. Meanwhile, Trace, Kathia, and Talif, you guys do hear this. You overhear a few Khajiits talking about halfway across the tavern. about how their trade caravan got raided 2 nights beforehand, and how they've been trying to find the bandit camp responsible, but have had no leads aside from which way they've gone.
Do they mention anything about direction?
No,
How
not
many drinks
currently.
does- Oh, sorry.
They haven't said anything in the case of north, south, east, or west.
How many drinks has Cassia had at this point?
1.
1.
Yeah.
Well, she 10. Can I roll to see how drunk she is?
A full 1 drink, you're not drunk.
She's like 5 foot tall, bro.
And all you drink here is ale.
Very well. All right.
It's
All
a
right,
house
she says
special.
nothing.
It's a dark ale. I mean, come on.
It takes 2 or 3 before triggering the Constitution.
Cool.
Cassia keeps it in her mind, but kind of ignores.
I'll keep it in mind as well, but I'm gonna kind of glance over my shoulder and see what I can notice about the 3 that followed me and Cassius in.
Throw me a perception check. Shane, is there anything you want to do about what you heard? Or no, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't hear it.
I'm sorry. Talskin! Zachman! Anything you want to do about what you heard?
Hard to say. Right now, I think I'm just gonna play it quiet and let that play out.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to formulate everything that's going on. I'm slow.
If I need to slow it down, it's fine. I can.
But I think I'm just gonna keep on listening, see what everyone else does, kind of go with the flow for this turn.
Okay. So, with that perception check, Tal, if you 3 would describe yourselves. Zach, we'll start with you.
All right.
So, your overall look and appearance.
I'd say my guys. I'm probably around 5'11", so somewhere around there. Maybe a little on the short side for a Nord. Somewhat scruffy beard, kind of a little bit of a braid going down, kind of classic style. Very blonde hair. Medium build, not super beefy, not light either.
Any exposed armor or anything like that?
I would say just a straight up leather tunic.
Okay.
Okay, now if you would describe yourself.
You will see a dark green 5'10" Argonian,
Lizard man.
yellow eyes, wearing leather armor and carrying a spear. And he'll have a spectral iguana sitting on his shoulder.
I wonder if I recognize that it's a spectral iguana.
Yes. If you've ever have played Skyrim, think of the Summon Familiar spell, and it looks sort of like that, just more solid than the Summon Familiar.
Gotcha.
And Shane, if you would describe yourself.
I'm a Breton, just wearing some common clothes. Long grayish, almost white hair, broad-shouldered. I guess 5'4", 110 pounds, green eyes. I'm not wearing any equipment. I'm just in the tavern.
Okay, is there anybody else in the room other than the Khajiits in this?
There's a few other sprinkled Nords and Argonians. Nothing, like maybe like 2 more people.
Okay, since my prestidigitation is still active, I'm gonna start humming a tune and juggling some colorful glowy orbs walking around the room.
Okay, give me a performance check. What, McHenry?
I was gonna ask if you wanted me to describe my character.
Well, Talif did the check on them, not them on you guys.
Alright. Oh, okay, gotcha. Dragon.
as Talif just gets up and just starts juggling these 3 different orbs of 3 different colors, just walking through the tavern, just da 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 da, not dropping a single ball.
Cassia mumbles, fucking mages.
At the end of my walk around the room, I'll throw my hat down on the counter and say, "Tips are appreciated," or "adventure," whichever you may prefer, and then sit down and go back to my drink.
The tavern keeper walks over and gives you another ale.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, good sir.
Don't mention it.
I'm gonna order an ale for myself.
Alright, barkeep goes over, grabs another tankard, fills it up, brings it over to you.
Zach is singing to my performance.
I am inspired by your feats of skill, and I decide to sing in a narrating type of fashion, greatly embellishing what you were doing.
Are you actually willing to sing this?
If I actually had a singing voice, I would. I'm doing it in my head.
So we actually have a non-singing bard. Great.
You can't make him sing.
Oh, I could.
Oh. If I didn't have a sleeping girlfriend in the next room, I would.
Okay, fair point about that. Fair point about that. Be sure to voice what you're typing there, Zach. I'm just picturing this scene. I can't get over it.
Bravely there he goes, dancing to and fro, throwing all his balls, colors. I don't know, I lost it.
Well, okay. For the next 10 minutes, I'll if you get a D6 to add to any D20 roll. Rook, we're within tamriel. If you want to re-roll, there's a link somewhere within the D&D chat for the. Ow! Oh, you're still at work.
Yeah, I'm still at work. And I got one of those backup beaver things, so like everybody knows that I'm backing up.
We're also streaming. Actually,
Hello,
specifically,
everybody.
my wife is streaming.
Yeah, I saw the message just now.
Yeah.
I was wondering whether we were going to play today or not. We've kind of been missing the last couple sessions.
It's because I've had to work Saturdays. Okay, we could just roll with your monk, but I'm gonna change the race.
What? Why? It's kind of the whole point of playing the monk was to play the turtle.
Fine.
Real, bro. Get
walking. No, I got this. I got this.
Okay,
I got this.
What's the reason? What's the reason?
I got this. I got this. I got this. You can stay a
I
turtle.
have backup characters.
I got this. I got this. We're in tamriel, dude. Anything can happen.
You're some sort of magical accident. That's why you're a turtle
But
man.
I am stripping that one stipulation I put on you because you just started trying too hard, and no, it just got real bad. So
I had to test boundaries.
fair enough. You went way too far though. So as we watch as this Nord. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what the hell were you again?
Wait,
Me?
as in Skyrim, tamriel?
Yeah, Tamriel. Elder Scrolls,
Oh,
Tamriel. Okay. As
it had to get it to click. Yeah, that game probably don't want to be a turtle.
and we'll stick with it for right now. You just roll it later.
Okay.
Or if we actually get this working, it's gonna be hilarious. So as we get finished watching this Imperial juggle his colorful balls from presentation and the bard singing, narrating this, he has done sat down. We're in Falkreath, by the way. Is there anything anybody else wants to do following this little act? You're not here yet, Rook, so.
Again, tips
Yeah, I'm
are
catch
greatly
up a little bit.
appreciated. Tips and/or tips on adventure. Anyone?
Cassia just kind of cringes and works her head.
Okay, I gotta move this along before he stabs somebody. Well, following that, the two Khajiits will walk up to you. One of them, basically a leopard print, about the same coloration. It's slightly dirty though. The other one looks more of a Bengal tiger. They'll walk up and go, I've got something that could be taken care of if you don't mind.
Sure. I love helping out a kitty every now and then.
And hearing that, you just hear a soft purr emanate from his throat.
Well, what could I help you guys with?
Well, we have a traveling caravan, but unfortunately it got raided last night by some bandits. Or 2 nights ago, I'm sorry. The past few days have been a blur. We were wondering if we gave you the general direction that they took off afterwards, could you maybe hunt them down and get our stuff back at least?
Yeah, I could probably see about doing something like that. Could you also show us the location where the attack occurred? There might be something we could, or yeah, some way we could track them down. That evidence, obscure things,
Yeah, most certainly, most certainly. Is it just you two? As she looks back and forth between you two.
Do we hear it?
I'm gonna say yes, because he's not trying to be
we're not trying
quiet
to be,
about it. Yeah.
Cassia looks at the cat. So every camp between here and Markarth, I can tell you. I know exactly where they are if you tell me where they held you up.
Okay. That's fantastic. Can we go now?
I'm gonna swig the rest of my my drink. Stand up. I can help you find feline.
And seeing this outburst from you, you hear them both just purring with glee.
Fine friends. See, I knew there would be others that would help with this task. How about the other, the other two? I motioned to the other two at the table. Are you two willing to assist?
Telepathically, I asked my iguana. We join on this?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you could telepath with your fucking iguana. Are you waiting for a response from this iguana? Am I playing the iguana for you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, well, let's do this. I'm tired. I'm bored. Let's go.
Alright. I'll help you guys.
Our fine Saurian friend. And you?
You can speak, Zach, and not just have to type.
I know. Excellent. More friends. Adventure awaits.
Cassia kind of looks at.
This motley crew?
Well, to give you an idea, my guy is just like beyond jovial, like almost to a fault.
Okay.
Mine's upbeat.
Can tell.
Never can shake the optimist attitude.
Well, shall we go? Or is there
I'll have to
anything
go
you
to
guys
my
need
room first.
What time of day is it?
It is about noon.
Okay. Well, do you mind if we have a quick lunch before we go? Never good to travel on an empty stomach, and they've already got 2 days head start. Another half hour won't hurt.
No, please eat. Go ahead. Yes. Here, we'll pay for it. And-
No need. The tips I look in my hat should cover my lunch.
There's nothing in your hat.
Oof.
I throw some coins out of my purse into my hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna head to my room.
All right. So, as you, oh my god. As you walk over to the bar to order food, the barkeep looks at you. What can I get for you?
Did you guys have a potato special by chance?
Well, actually, we do.
Yeah, I'd love to have that. I've been trying the tubers from the world over.
Well, we've got it actually two different ways. What we call the Farkrith full, and
I'm just give me whichever is the spicier, the most full of flavor.
well, that would be the Farkrith full with a little bit of Nernroot in it.
Sounds good. I'll take that.
Okay. Anything for your buddies?
Anyone?
One second. It's free. Cassia's like, oh, I'll take some venison.
All right. So, Sal, if you go back and sit down, you get your potato all ready. Cuts off a nice hunk of venison. Brings it over the table. That's a gold each.
I toss him 3.
Well, thank you. He kind of pockets it and just scurries on back to the bar before you change your mind.
Yo, that's
You're breaking up a bit there, McHenry.
sorry, fucking hotel internet. Cassia. Oh well, all right. Out of character. That's fucking cheap.
Cheap eats. Yeah, I know. That's why I tossed him 3.
Well, you're level 1, so I'm trying to be nice here.
Level 2.
Because
Level
okay, you're level 2. I'm trying to be nice here because the rest of this campaign ain't gonna be nice.
Now I'm gonna count it as he's thanking us for my performance in the bard.
Okay, you can take it as you wish, but it's above the table. It's because you're level 2, and I'm about to fucking murder you guys.
Oh, great.
Sweet.
Because yeah, you'll just find out.
The more challenge, the better.
Oh, the dexterity saves you're gonna have to make.
Yee.
So you guys scarf down your food. About this time, Shane, you're coming
I'm
back
emerging,
down. Yeah, in your
fully
full.
geared up.
Yeah, you want to describe yourself again?
I'm wearing scale mail with the symbol of Debla on the front. I've got a shield and a mace in hand, crossbow strapped to my back,
Is
holy
this
symbol dangling from my neck,
a full crossbow or hand crossbow?
light.
Oh, okay.
What race?
I'm Breton.
Yep,
Wait, what? You both cut.
he's a Breton.
Gotcha.
So as you guys see this now fully garbed cleric come down.
Impressive set of mail, fine man.
Thank you.
Well, if we're all done eating, maybe we should be off. Khajiit friends, take us to where you were waylaid.
No problem. And they bolt out the door, heading into the front gate, the same gate that you guys came in, waiting for you.
Everybody ready? Let's follow. And I'll start heading out the door.
Cassia tags along.
I'm assuming everybody's going.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay. So as you guys get to the front gate, the two Khajiits are visibly excited that something's going to be done, even though it's not by the old guards or anything like that. So they're like, come on. And they lead you to the crossroads that are not too far out of town. Ow. Gotta love old joints. So right there on the map, in between where it says Farcreath Hold, that little gap is right the
right
crossroads.
south of the lake. Okay. So we're south of the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happened right here, and they took off to the east, southeast. And she kind of points towards the little bit of mountains that are not too far to the southeast. But we've scoured those mountains, but can't find them.
Cassia kind of stands there quietly and then says, I know of a small camp in general area southeast of here. We can check that out.
That sounds like a great plan. Do we see any any evidence that might point to who might have attacked in the area before we leave? I still got the bard thing going on, right?
No, 10 minutes is long past.
That's right.
Yeah. It only lasts 10 minutes, so. Do me a investigation check. You look around and you see where they had come up the road coming from the west, and then what looks to be some kind of scuffle, and then about 4 tracks heading off to the southeast.
Huh.
Cassia asked the Khajiit. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Cassia asked the Khajiit if they were ambushed or strong-held or strong-armed.
It was more of an ambush over a strong arm.
Cassia kind of nods and thinks about it.
Well, looks like everything Checks out. Let's go check out this camp.
Cassia tells the group, everyone stay at least 10 yards where I'm barely an eye shot. Keep low. All stealth and perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how to rogue. So,
I'm sneaking too.
okay.
Because I'm not a female, that's why.
But it's still, everyone else is speaking first person, and you're not, and it's irking me.
It's how I write. It's how I.
No,
I cannot do a female voice.
no, you don't have to. Like, if you can do a character voice, great, fantastic. I'm not forcing it because I can't do 30 million fucking character voices for all of Tamriel. It's just like, why are you speaking in the third person? It was just bugging me. No, it's fine. You continue as is. I was just curious. So, as you guys watch both this Imperial and Bosmer get down real low and just start sneaking through the grass. And McHenry, as you're looking around, you're like, yeah, those are mountains.
I feel like that sometimes.
Just because I'm looking around too. I'm alert while I'm stealthy. Come on.
I guess I'll follow behind and stealth up if I can.
Okay.
Like I said, if I can.
Literally trips on everything.
There's a pond.
Oh shit. We have a problem. Oh, never mind.
What's...
So, as you guys are going, you're working your way south to or southeast. You guys are real nice. You're like, oh hey. You tell if you're looking around. You're like, okay, see the valleys. You're seeing all the ridges. You're not really sure where to start looking, but you're seeing details of a few places where small encampments could be. And then all of a sudden you just hear this ching 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 trying to creep up behind you.
Cassia kind of face palms and looks behind and calls this motherfucker like she's gonna cut his throat.
Here, retry your roll now.
It's all good. We'll make it.
Cassia throws a knife to the nearest tree of this guy.
I'm gonna stop moving. Was that necessary?
Are you just gonna accept it, or do you want me to roll for it?
Oh no, I'm gonna accept it.
Alright, I'll drop down to 9 knives. Oh fuck! Wrong click.
You do 1 damage to the tree.
It feels the wound deeply.
No, you can retrieve that knife.
No.
No.
Keep rolling.
No. Assume you retrieve your knives unless otherwise specified.
Okay.
I don't want you having to buy like fucking throwing knives every 5 minutes.
Who said I was gonna buy them?
Fair enough. So you guys are making your way. Give me another stealth check for all who are stealthing. Those who are not, you're kind of going to be hanging back.
I guess I'm standing still at where he threw the knife at me or something.
You're just like going to stare at this knife.
Well, I'm a distance from them at this point.
I rolled a 4.
Should I roll stealth even though I'm standing still?
No, you're fine. You're fine if you're going to just stand still. Kino, Zach, what are you guys doing? You guys creeping up or?
Just walking normally, but a good distance behind.
I'm spread a ways from anybody else that's stealthy. Like, I don't want to alert
Mhm.
anybody. Yeah.
Zach?
I'm kind of staying a little bit away from them, kind of being acting as a scout to see if anything's gonna sneak up on them.
Okay, so you're being rear guard.
Yep.
Okay.
Kino, what are you doing?
He's hanging back as well.
Oh.
So, as you guys are getting just to the foothills of this mountain, Talif, I need you to do me a perception check.
That would be an 8 plus 2.
You are quickly grabbed from behind with a knife to your throat. You were spotted on your stealth check.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Oof.
Should have stuck with your
bones.
passive. Should have stuck with your passive. Well, you're looking away from Talif, going, "Where the fuck is that camp?" Trying to remember the path through the mountain. Kino and Zach. Well, actually, all the three of us. You see this go down with Talif. You see him get grabbed and just knife to the throat, just holding him. What are you doing? So close.
Wouldn't you like to know? If we want to talk, maybe you pull the knife from my throat.
No. You talk with knife to your throat.
Do I recognize the accent or anything?
No.
No.
It's just me. I put a little
I know.
spin just so you know it's a different person.
Yeah, I know.
All cheerily, I'm going to be like, "Is everything all right over there?"
As you see, I've got friends. Please remove your knife from my throat. We can talk this over.
Yeah, I know you have friends. I heard the ching 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 3 miles away.
I know.
Not that loud.
We didn't want you to be surprised by our presence. That was
Cool.
intentional.
Sure it was. That's why you had 2 people sneaking up front.
We got to protect ourselves. It's a dangerous world.
I'm assuming I can't hear anything that's going on up there.
Yeah, you can't actually hear the speaking. You're about 40 foot away. You can just see what's going on.
You see me kind of gesturing a little with a knife to my throat.
All right.
So
My
while
argument is
I'm
that
gesturing,
Take actions, or do we wait our turns?
Oh no, you can take actions. Combat has not started yet.
I'm going to, since there's no verbal component to it, I'm going to go ahead and use my minor illusion cantrip to create a, let's see. Man.
To create a man?
No.
Oh. I was like, doesn't work like that.
No, I'm going to make it create a sound of more clanking, the same clanking that the armor was making, but from the opposite direction of where they're at. So maybe they'll think there's more of us.
in between. Oh, okay.
Okay, I
Like-
see what you're doing.
Like, yeah, they're behind us the way we came, and I'm making it come from presumably the direction of the camp.
Do you have a bit of fleece?
Always. Come on. It's a bit of fleece.
Okay.
How many sheep are in Skyrim?
Actually, I have yet to see the first one, to be honest, in Skyrim. I'm
Then
just
how do
gonna
they
say
get
that.
on
I've
the
seen
wall?
Goats. There you go.
How do they get on their wall?
Goats.
Then there I got fleece.
Well, there you go. You specifically said sheep.
Yeah.
So, okay. Do a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say, as you can see, we've already got friends going into your camps. So maybe you should let us talk. Please take the knife from my throat.
Well, your friends are in the wrong direction. Camp's not over there.
Our friends are all over these woods, all over these hills,
And how many friends do you have exactly?
more than you can count.
I can count pretty high.
Cassia kind of looks towards the sound that Talif kind of projected.
Mm-hmm.
Does she notice the whole situation?
Well, now that you've turned around,
Does the assailant notice Cassia?
yeah.
Really? Despite her
Yeah.
stealth check? Alright.
Despite the stealth check, rolled a nat 20.
Oof, my bones. Uh, throwing knife.
Okay.
Kind of looks to the assailant. Just listening in the conversation.
Well, you're close enough. You do hear what's going on.
Okay.
So you hear me like trying to cunningly convince this guy to get the knife off my throat.
So, was I close enough that I was able to see this happen?
Yeah, you saw it happen. You just can't hear what's going on.
All right. Am I able to see him motioning with the knife to his neck?
Yeah.
Is the guy aware that I'm there, or am I like kind of up out of the way?
You were close enough that he saw all 5 of you guys.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm at a disadvantage. I'm in shield pointed at me.
Technically, yes. He's in about 70% cover, so yeah, you would have disadvantage.
Alright.
So if I wanted to cast something, the thing I'm looking at says it costs 1 action.
That is if you're within combat. You're not technically within combat yet, since you have not rolled initiative. So anything that costs "quote unquote" an action, you can do, and just do it.
Pretty much anything 6 seconds long.
Yeah,
is an
pretty much.
action.
Yeah, an entire turn from top of the order to bottom of the order is 6 seconds simultaneously.
Cassia tries to draw the attention of the assailant so that he makes Talif entirely facing her, so that everyone behind them is kind of has full view of that person.
And how are you doing this?
She's gonna she's gonna put an imposing stance, like she's about to throw the blade, but not like, kind of like in between. She's obviously showing that blade. I'll roll deception for it.
Brandishing the blade with
it's-
intent to use.
You're feigning a throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing you start to motion and bring your hand up, he whips around to have Talif catch the blade.
Can I be within? Can I have walked within 30 feet of this guy while this is happening?
Oh yeah. Like you guys were hanging back about 30 feet, so you're within range of a 30-foot spell.
All right. I want to attempt to use a charm person on him when he's distracted by that.
Okay. And that's a wisdom save?
Yeah, you must
At disadvantage?
Wisdom saving throw.
Here, I've got it in my spell book. I can click it in.
What's your spell save DC?
I'm actually trying to find that. I'll say.
Spell
So
save
all-
DC is 12.
All of our guys should be at advantage because he really faced away from all of them.
Distraction.
Yeah, he's entirely distracted at this point.
Well, I mean, this isn't a roll from Zach. This is a save from him against Zach's.
Let's see. Wisdom save throw.
Yeah,
And
against.
does so with advantage if you and your companions are fighting it. Are we fighting it yet? Not
No.
yet. So
Nothing
it's just a
season
standard
fight.
roll.
Yeah.
It's not.
So he does not beat your spell save DC. He is now charmed.
So now we're his friends.
No,
Well,
now Zach
now
is
you-
his friend.
The charmed
Yeah,
creature
now you-
regards you as a friendly acquaintance. Oh,
Yeah, Zach is the only friend.
All right.
and it knows it was charmed by you when it ends.
Yep.
In an hour.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, you do a lot of shit in an hour.
He
Yeah.
has no idea that I'm artificially charming him for 1 hour.
Yeah.
But afterwards, he knows what you did.
We'll
that's-
figure it out by then. Don't worry.
Well, with him charmed, I casually stroll up to him and I say, "What have you got there? Have you found some rats?" I don't think they look like rats. They look kind of harmless to me.
They were getting too close. I had to do something.
Well, anyone can get too close. We put this camp in the middle of nowhere. They could have just been out hunting. I say we just let them go.
But the camp. What if they stumble upon it?
What was that again? I kind of forgot. Can you tell me?
The camp that's right over the ridge over here. And he points off to the straight east from where you guys are at.
Upon seeing that point, I sent my iguana off to go check that area out.
Okay. Are you going to be looking through it?
On and off, yeah.
Okay.
Does Cassia recall the camp that he's referring to?
Yes, it's the camp that you know that you couldn't find because your perception rules are shit.
Well, I mean, does Cassia instantly remember where it is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So let me get this iguana done. So you guys see this purple translucent or opaque iguana just kind of jump down, just scurry off real quick. Watch as it disappears behind the ridge. And Kino, as you look through the eyes, you see a camp. Excuse me. Has a cart there, and about 3 other people. Looks like 2 Argonians and a Breton. And they're kind of going through the cart, seeing what all's there, checking out the spoils.
Cassia kind of rolls her eyes and thinks to herself, "God, I can't believe I fucking missed that or forgot."
Rook, you still there?
He is muted.
Yes, I see this. Well, he needs to unmute very quickly because he's about to come in on top of somebody's head.
Don't worry about putting me in this game. I'm gonna have to re-roll a character or something. So I'm just listening for the time being.
Oh, motherfucker, I wanted to drop you on top of McHenry.
Maybe
Like,
next time.
seriously.
Yeah, I don't want to be a turtle in tamriel.
Man, Man, I had this whole thing planned out. Shiragorath was going to rip you
Although
away
it does
from
sound like a nice little sitcom comedy thing for Tamriel.
Yeah. It's the
Turtle.
turtle and Tamriel.
Right after Wayans Brothers.
8 Eastern, 9 Pacific. Yeah, I was gonna have Shiogorath rip you out of that realm and just kind of like drop you on top of somebody. Because Shiogorath, why not? As we were, motherfucker.
Okay, so I still got a knife to my throat. What's
Yes.
going on with this?
You still have
this
a
knife
knife
off
to your
my
throat.
throat? I mean, let's get this knife off my throat, guys.
Hey, bud, why are you holding a knife to that guy's throat? Is it
Because I didn't know what he was gonna do or what. You know, it's worked in the past. Knife to the throat. They kind of don't move. You can do what you need to do, and kick him in the ass or whatever.
Oh, that is completely last year. Come on, guys.
I'm only here to talk anyway. I mean, come on. You see, I got my walking stick, and that's it. Come on, let's talk.
Exactly. Let go
Your
of him.
iguana's coming back now.
Let him face you man to man.
Are you suggesting fisticuffs?
No, we're
Not
talking
one. I'm
words,
suggesting
man.
let go of him.
Words.
Well, now you guys have taken the time and really looked. It's an orc holding you.
Yeah.
All we need to do is just let go of him, let him stare right at you, and he will explain his situation, and we shall listen because we are nice people. Aren't we?
Yeah, of course. As I said, we're here to talk. Don't need no knives.
That's not what Johnny says.
Well, come on.
meet people.
Well, Johnny wants you to be mean to certain people because that's how we make money. But we're all friends here. We're not making money off each other. We're making money off the fools.
And you're not a fool, right? You don't want to. You don't see these guys as fools. Let's talk like civil people. And let the fool-
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Just so ready to fucking roll that throwing knife.
I'm persuading 2, but not very well.
Yeah, you're what you're saying. What you're saying. No, actually, Talif, what I was doing was you were aiding him with his persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why he gave advantage. He goes, all right. Takes the knife away from your throat, resheaths it, kind of takes you by the shoulder and makes you step forward one step.
Shling!
Are you seriously gonna throw a fucking throwing knife at this dude?
Game on!
What, do you want to play?
That's
No.
Oh my god, that's fucking 8 points of damage. I should have known better. Fucking
being
trigger
a
happy rogue.
And being a rogue, don't put that in your sneak attack.
Yeah, that was the D6.
Oh, okay.
So, as he steps you forward, flying right by your head, Talif, is this throwing knife, and you just hear it right by your left ear and sink right into his jugular.
Oof!
And somebody was saying you couldn't kill with a throwing knife? That's in character, by the way.
Well, this particular orc had a low constitution.
Hell yeah.
So you see him like reach up, pull the throwing knife out, look at you, Cathian, and just slump off to the side.
Cassia kind of walks up, takes her blade back, and fucking laughs at the orc.
While she's laughing, I'm down there searching this orc that just tried to garrote me.
So the vision I get is, yeah, motherfucker, and then you're just, what's got?
Cassia looks at Talith as he's searching the body.
I'll split it with
And,
you. It was my throat that he had his knife up to, but you killed it. We'll split it.
Persuasion check. Everything on him belongs to her. Fuck!
Counter persuasion, Talith.
That one.
You rolled a 2 and still got 12.
You're sharing that shit. See, I love having McHenry play as a rogue because he tries stupid shit as a rogue, and it's hilarious. And the one thing he always hated to hear me say: make a dexterity check.
Hey, you gotta play greedy, bro. It's not fun if you don't play greedy.
Yeah, like the fucking helmet that you stole right out from under the dragon's nose.
But I put it in Shane's backpack.
You did. Oh god, that was a good campaign. That was fun. So you find about 45 gold on this orc, and he's just wearing like plain clothes.
So I'll take 35, or not. I'll take 20 and give her 25.
Okay.
I mean, she did sink the dagger in there. I had to clean blood off, all that.
Oh no, you were far enough away. The squirt didn't hit you.
No, off the knife.
Oh, okay, fair enough on that one.
Yeah.
God, that's so satisfying. Oh,
Well, while they're all doing that, I'm going to just continue to walk past them up towards the camp. And as I pass by, relay the information of what's going on at the camp.
Okay.
We'll be right there.
And we'll be moving stealth style once I get past them.
Cass receives information and kind of goes for a flank from probably the right middle of where the lizard wielding guy.
The lizard wielding lizard guy.
Yes, because he's so Hitman Reborn. How did you guys roll identical fucking rolls?
Well, I am
I
also
rolled
going to
twos.
pick it.
I'm going to close the orc's eyes and say a prayer for him with my holy
Okay.
symbol in hand
Okay.
while they're walking off.
Which is just like a mini statue of Dabella.
Yeah.
All right, wait. So, quick argument. Since I know where it is, the character is fucking knowledge.
No.
Okay, I'm taking also a different angle to approach the camp. Within reason. I'm not too far away from everybody. Probably
Okay.
between them if need be.
Okay. So as you guys are cresting this hill with Talith in the middle, going over like the very peak, Kino and McHenry, you guys are flanking around the sides. Excuse me. You get up, crest this hill, and do a perception check, guys.
I'm looking really hard. So go with the second roll on that one.
So, Seraph and Talith, you guys get up there and you're like, "Oh, hey, look, shiny rock!" And you look straight down because this like geode has your full attention. Cathian, you
Castia.
notice whatever. Cathia, sorry. It's gonna be Cathian by the end of this, you know this. As you get up where you can see, you notice the 3 people that he told you about are gone. The cart is still there, the tents are still there from the camp, but the 3 people are gone, the 2 Argonians and the Breton.
Fuck, I know what this means. How far is everyone from me?
About 20 foot. It's 20 foot spacing.
Perception where they're going to ambush from?
Sure.
Fuck me!
And me too.
God, you guys are rolling shitty tonight.
It's roll 20. I blame roll 20.
Oh, you guys are not going to make level 3.
All right. Wait. Can I argue advantage because I can obviously tell that it's a fucking trap at this point?
No.
Fuck.
Well, before I resolve that, Zach, Shane, anything you guys want to do?
I guess I'll just keep my eyes peeled for anybody else coming out of the woodworks like that other guy. It's perception, right?
Yes.
Is there any noises being made at all from the wilderness around us?
Roll me a perception, because that does fall under perception. Outside of just the typical wilderness sounds, you hear nothing. Shane, you see nothing out of the ordinary. Now, McHenry, you jump too fast to go arguing for advantage for this reason. As you're looking around, you notice
I just realized. Wait. So, due to my expertise, it adds +2 to my stealth when I click stealth. I forgot that because it doesn't automatically add that. I don't. If it plays, if it helps, if they rolled a 9, it helps. But
they didn't. It was a nat 11.
Oh fuck! All right.
Yeah, sorry, but don't jump so fast to advantage, because as you're looking around, you notice on the far side of the camp, pebbles and rocks are falling down the mountainside over there.
How far is that from me?
About 15 foot.
15?
Yeah.
Can I argue that as my character approached, she unsheathed another throwing blade?
That wouldn't be an argument. That would be your unsheathing of throwing blade, throwing knife.
All right. My character scans. Can my character scan again?
Yeah, sure. You actually fully see them now. As you worked around the mountainside and started working your way down, you see where they are crouched down, thinking they're hiding. You actually have full sight on the Breton. The 2 Argonians, you just see their head and their shoulder.
Can my character tell if they see me or not?
They do not. Somehow, some fucking way.
My character just readies her knife and stays still.
Okay.
I'm going to continue looking around too.
You now see them as well, except because of the different angle, you have full sight on one Argonian and see the head and shoulders of the other Argonian and Breton.
Can I tell if which one might be the leader of them? Like anything distinguishing?
Oh wait,
between
as I
them.
realized, you rolled a persuasion, not a perception.
Oh, I did. I
Just
did.
trying to talk them out.
Oof.
But
Oof.
same outcome. Same outcome.
Okay. Okay. But do I notice like if any of them looks more leader like?
Not really. It, as
Like
far as you
the-
can tell, they're more of just a ragtag with no real leader.
None of them wearing any like loot or anything, any gold chains or.
Nah.
Can Cassia tell what armor the Breton's wearing?
They're all wearing leather.
And weapons?
Seems to be swords and small like hand axes.
So all strength-based weapons.
Pretty well.
Did you turn my computer on? I did.
Cassia just kind of watches for now, waiting for someone else to take their attention.
I kind of motion to what is Kino's character's name?
He never said.
Kino. I'm motioning towards you, and I point up towards them so you can get an advantaged perception on them. Since you're snuck up the hill with us. Are you going to do anything about that? He's scratching his head and his nose and his mouth and grinning very wildly,
Oh
but he's
God.
still not speaking.
No, I'll look in the direction he's motioning.
Do you tell if they're communicating with each other? Not the friendlies, the enemies.
I assume that. Using your
Your
same
alarm.
perception, you cannot tell.
Roll.
Sorry.
No, I just used your 19 from beforehand.
All right, cool.
Okay. How far away again are they?
About 15 feet.
Oh, they're easily within range. I'm going to cast sleep on them at level 2. I am.
Oof.
So 26 hit points of creatures within 90 feet of me that I indicate are falling asleep. So I'm pointing at all 3 of those and putting them to sleep.
All 3 of them pass out.
Okay, let's go tie these fools up now.
Well, hold up, because it ain't done yet.
Okay.
All 3 of them pass out and start rolling down the hill.
Oh, okay. Taking fall damage.
Yep.
Doesn't that wake them up?
Not if it kills them.
Well, not if it kills them, of course, but
Which, guess what it does?
it killed all 3.
It killed all fucking 3.
Well, I guess we don't need to tie him up. I put my rope back in my pack.
You just watch as they just kind of like sway back and forth and droop, and all 3 kind of like simultaneously fall forward and just roll down the hill tumbleweed style and face plant right down on the excuse me, down on the floor of the little valley that's there.
So, I guess let's go search these guys. Let's see if we can find the Khajiit's missing items as well. And I have a question for my lizard friend over here. Can your lizard communicate to others for you?
No.
Ah. I was hoping maybe we could send the lizard to have the Khajiit follow it back up here so they could take their stuff home. But oh well.
Cassia
are you saying
remains
this
in
loudly?
place, waiting for anything.
I guess it's. I didn't specify it not in character, so I said it in character.
How far away are those Khajiit?
They're back in Falkreath.
So about an hour away.
Yeah, give or take.
How much stuff is there?
Well, as you guys, well, you
I'm gonna
three
roll
that
investigation.
yeah, go ahead. As
See how
as
much
the three of
stuff.
you that saw all this happen moved down into the valley because Zach and Shan are still back doing whatever.
We're watching the back.
No, you're praying over a dead guy.
I was done with that by now.
Fair enough. Well, as you guys come down, you find on the bodies about 210 gold, 2 maces, and a dagger.
I'm gonna take the dagger if nobody minds, but we should split the gold 5 ways since there's 5 of us, right?
Sounds like a fair point to me.
Does anybody want to argue that some people weren't doing much?
Oh, don't be that guy.
I'm not. I'm just asking if anybody wants to be that guy.
I think my character is too far away to be that guy.
So that's
Well,
42 for each.
As you move up to check the cart, it looks like it's just general goods, various knickknacks. What the typical Khajiit traveling caravan
Yeah.
would have.
There's no mules or horses to hook this up to.
No. It looks like when they got it up here, they set the horses free.
Well, who volunteers? I say this loudly so everybody can hear. Who volunteers to pair up and go get the Khajiit while we wait here to ensure their property remains safe?
Cassia hesitantly walks forward and says that she knows the land better than anyone else, so she can get to Falkreath the fastest.
Does anybody else want to join her so that in case there's trouble along the way?
I would make too much noise.
Choose to go along as well.
So Zach and McHenry are going to run back to Falkreath?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys...
I'm going to spend the time getting back my spell slots since it's going to be about 2 hours.
Yeah, give or take. So, as you guys make haste back to Falkreath to get the Khajiits, you find them within the tavern just waiting for your arrival back. As you two walk in, they perk up going, "Did you find them?"
Cassia tells them kind of where they are, but she tries to. No, never mind. Cassie explains where they are.
I know the ridge you're talking about. Okay.
Cassie offers to show him the way, show him a fat there.
Oh, that would be great.
Don't forget to tell them to bring some pack animals to get their stuff back.
No metagaming. That's talking above the table. Tell it if you know better.
Cassia explains that if they want her group to bring it back for them, it's going to cost extra.
Bring it back for us. I thought you were going to take us there.
How would our 6 people even do that if it's like a full caravan?
Cassie explains that if she said she'll take them to there, but she never said anything about bringing it back for them.
Oh, well, the cart should have horses.
Well, the horses aren't there. The bandits took them
Oh.
or killed them.
That shouldn't take too terribly long.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. When we
Hmm.
arrived at the cart, there were no animals, just the cart itself.
Well. Okay. We'll see what we can figure out.
Cassia tries to argue with persuade for at least 300 extra sovereign. They'll bring it back to Falkreath.
Roll it.
Ooh.
People say charisma is a trash stat.
No, it just makes DMs want to kick in their player's face.
Well, that sucks, because as a cleric, that's one of my higher stats.
I have an 11 strength and a 18 charisma. I go on my looks.
Okay, GG, I'm done. 3 fucking charisma characters. Fuck you guys.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I'm a cleric. It requires me to have good charisma.
No excuse. So, we kind of look at each other, look at the coin purses. And they're actually going to roll a persuasion against you, McHenry.
Oof, my bone.
Too bad it wasn't me.
Yeah, we've only got 200. Would that work? That's a 19.
What it?
That's a, oh, fuck.
Saving throw charisma.
Yeah, thank you.
Fuck me.
You won't let me!
The dice are doing a pretty good job of that.
Is that what I heard? They're offering 200?
Yes. That's all I've got.
Can I do a persuasion roll on something?
Sure.
The hesitation.
Yeah, because I just now realized I have 4 fucking charisma builds in this party.
Do we have 4?
Yes, you as a
Oh, wow.
cleric, Talif as a wizard, McHenry as a fucking rogue, and Zach as a bard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a bard.
We're going to become a traveling company of entertainers in our spare time.
We could do it.
There is a bard's college.
I have good performance.
I'll tell you what, when I roll a character, I'm gonna make sure that it's like socially retarded. Just for you.
Thank you. Okay, Zach, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna argue that 200 will be okay for us, but we only have 5 people. We're not going to be able to carry all of it. If there are maybe 4 or 5 items that are of immediate value that we can carry, we'll take those. But you're left to your own devices on the rest of it.
Huh.
Roll the same thing as McHenry.
I can dig it.
No, wait. I have a problem with the wording on that because you just said like they were gonna pay you 200 to bring everything back, but you're like, no, fuck you. We're taking your most valuable shit and leaving the rest of it. Or are you
That's what we're
talking?
saying. And we're going to
Yeah.
sell off the stuff that we can't carry with the most valuable stuff.
Oh, so you're saying the most valuable stuff they get, and then you guys get the rest?
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to persuade them that we can only save like one really valuable item for each person here, and then we're just going to try and run off with the rest of it.
Good thing I'm not there.
Okay. Roll me a
Good thing I'm not
deception
there,
check
too.
as well.
But they don't know that.
Well, it depends upon your deception check.
Deception?
Yeah, deception.
Yeah, because you are.
Straight up trying to deceive them.
Oh yeah,
Motherfucker.
baby.
18
Well,
plus 2.
It doesn't help they rolled a natural 1 against that deception.
Yes.
Out of character, why are you deceiving the poor little kitties? What did they
All
do
right.
to you?
Neutral. It'd be like that sometimes.
That'll work. We can get the most valuable stuff. That's fine. God, y'all are some fucking evil motherfuckers.
Hey, don't lump me in with those two.
I had to prepare my spells again because
It seems like 2 of us, if we would have gone, that would have been a whole different conversation.
The best part is the most went back.
So you guys lead them back to the cart, and they start rummaging through, trying to find the more valuable stuff. They hand you guys out like just some various knickknacks and various little trinkets made of gold. That
I go ahead and just decline to take anything. I don't need anything from them.
No. As they got there, they told you guys that they were just going to grab the most valuable stuff, take it back to town with them, and just leave the rest.
We're just carrying it for them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Well, my pitiful strength, I'll carry as much as I can.
Yeah, it's just a few knickknacks and stuff, like trinkets and stuff made from gold that they wanted to keep and sell.
I put it in my backpack.
And if you guys can find your horses, we took care of the bandits. You can always come back for your cart later.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Well, we're not sure we got all the bandits.
Well,
Can't tell them we got all the bandits.
Two-day
Got all
head
of them
start.
over here.
I don't think we're gonna get the horses back. It's okay. Selling the stuff, we should have enough for another cart and a few odds and ends to work back up. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mercy. Sorry.
Mercy.
I don't know where that came from either.
In Khajiit, I'm going to apologize. We couldn't be better help.
That is not a language.
They have a language of their own.
Oh, not really.
Are you gonna purr in their general direction? Is that what you're saying?
God
So
Turn your
basically,
general direction.
in this campaign, it's common, bro.
Yeah.
Other than thieves can't, it's common, bro.
It's to Arga.
What?
Here, I'll give you the description of it.
We don't need that.
That sounds like common to me.
It's similar to English, apparently.
Yeah, because isn't it like Khajiit's talking the third person? Or is that Argonians? Fuck, I don't know. So you guys get back to Falkreath and help them with their things, and they hand you a small pouch filled with 200 gold, as agreed.
Okay, cool. I was just in it for the fun and the adventure, but some money is always good. Always take tips.
They pick up the bag of gold, slap you across the face with it. Take the money.
Oh, well, here, if you're offended, what's going on, guys?
There's no items that they can give us.
No.
Oh,
The rest
What
that
is
was
that?
left in the cart was like a small bit of furs. Yeah, stuff that could be easily regained by hunting and salvage and scavenging.
What is that, 50 gold each?
40.
40 gold each?
Yeah.
I go ahead and give them back my share. I don't need this.
No, we insist.
No, it's fine. I do this for the fun of it. It's my lifestyle. Yeah.
Oh, you freaky guy.
From the trinkets and stuff that they had, was anything like interesting?
It was like small little charms for each of the divines. The knickknacks were just like shelvins and like bookends and stuff like that. Nothing real fancy or overly extravagant. They were just very basic, just made of gold.
You know, the stuff that you never pick up when you're actually playing Skyrim.
Yeah, pretty much. Except maybe to throw it at somebody, make them confused, break the AI. I mean, come on. Let's be fair. You put a bucket on somebody's head, you can steal everything in the shop.
I'm gonna offer to buy their Atronach trinket.
Give me 1 second. They're accurate. You're talking like the like little statue.
Yeah, of the Atronach.
They have it. Have it. You helped us a great deal.
Now I feel like I'm robbing them.
I asked them if they've heard of any others that have had troubles in the lands around.
Not that we've heard of per se, but we'll keep an ear out, and we'll be sure to find you if we hear anything.
Thank you. As I said, I find it extremely fun and satisfying to go out and help people, and yeah.
For the common.
But I think that's honestly probably what we're gonna call it. We could actually play some more tomorrow if you guys
I work in the morning, and then I work at midnight.
Yeah, I got a Super Bowl party tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Super Bowl's tomorrow.
Once again, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for joining the stream tonight. Be back here at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure what I'll be playing, but I'll be here, and I hope to see y'all here. Have a great night, and I'll see you all later.